That's a tune called Out on the Ocean. It's a good standard session tune, comes up a lot, certainly at the ones that I play, and really I've played that tune all over the country, I think. It's one of those like Silver Spear that just doesn't really seem to fall out of favor, which is kind of cool. It's nice, and it's a fun tune, and there's a lot you can do with it. And it's one that I've never taught before. Not really sure why, it just kind of fell off my radar, or never really crossed my path, or whatever metaphor we're going to put in play here. But it's about time I fixed that. So, as always, we're going to start with the basic melody here, and go back and add in all the fun stuff once we get that wrapped up. So here we go with the A part. It's the first half of the A part anyway. Now, it does start with a pickup note on the D. Don't necessarily have to play that. You can just start right in. You can start right on the B if you want. The B is the downbeat, basically. But I'll run that first half again just so you get it. So again, that's the first half. Second half starts pretty similar. Really, it's just that last little phrase that's different. I'll do the whole second half. Actually, we'll just play the whole thing all together. Not much point in running through it in sections like that. So again, nice and slow, basic melody, all the way through the A part. So there you go with the whole A part. That does repeat. Nothing real fancy about the repeat. On the B part, there is a bit that's different, which we'll get to shortly. But here's the beginning of the B part right now. That's the first half. You'll notice there's not a ton of notes. If you remember how I played it originally, there's all sorts of stuff you can do, but just for basic melody purposes, we're just going to keep it real simple, and I'll play that again. All right, that's the first half of the B part. The second time through, it's a little different, so we're going to hit that again. But here's the second half of the B part, first time through. Hopefully that sounds familiar, because that's really just how the A part finished. The turn and everything is basically the same. So, we're going to run the whole A part first time through, real slow, and then I'm going to come back and play it a little bit differently that you do on the second time through, if that makes any sense at all. Hopefully it will once we get there. Right, so that's the first time through the B part. Second time through, there's a bit of a difference. I'm going to play that again nice and slow so you get that. Catch it? Goes up to that high G, basically emulating what we do in the A part. So the first time through it just stays in the E, second time goes up to the high G. Right, ornaments. Now for the fun stuff. Right off the bat, you can keep it nice and simple and just do a cut and a slide. That's what I do, because there's a couple of Bs right in a row. That's a nice, easy way to do it. Or can get a little fancy and throw in one of those kind of cool rhythmic triplets that we get out of the whistle. So B, C natural, D, and you get that kind of cool popping sound out of that C natural. And then I tend to pop that A just by, as you hit that note, kind of popping that top finger off. And I do it again on the G a lot of times. Short roll on the G, coming back up. I usually do a full roll on the B. You don't have to. You could slide, you can hold it out. I think when I played it the first time with my buddy on the flute, then I just held that note a couple of times. So you can certainly do that if you want to. So you can just slide the B and then pop the A like we did in the beginning. So the whole first half of that A part is the same, really. There's not a whole lot I would do differently. And then just the ending phrase, almost always do a short roll on the G. I tend to like that. You don't have to, you could slide, but... And then finishing with a short roll. So this is one that just kind of helps to punch up that jig rhythm. I wouldn't go too crazy. Can if you want. I do sometimes, but I would try not to. Now the B part, there's lots you can do, because if you heard from the slow down bit on the melody, we tend to sit on a lot of the same notes. We're sitting on a lot of E's and a lot of D's. So, one thing that I didn't mention, in the basic melody, you can do a triplet up to get there. So we're finishing the A part. You can do that triplet to get to the E. Don't have to. You can just start right in with a roll on the E, because the basic melody, again, a lot of E's. So however you want to get there is up to you. I think it sounds kind of cool with the triplet. Getting into the B part. Or if you really want to get fancy, you can jump above that E and go to a G. So you basically do an octave. So you're kind of preempting it a little bit, jumping up to that G. And then on that E, like I said, there's a lot of options you got there. You could do rolls. If you want to do that, nice and simple. You can also do that kind of double half cran kind of thing. That bit. So that's just a ring finger grace note and then the index finger grace note. So like I said, basically half a cran. Now, when you land on that D, you keep it simple and just use an E to vary the melody. Or you can do a cran there, which I kind of like because it just really makes it pop out. So and then getting back up to that, because you have a D, drops down for a second, comes right back up. You can do a triplet there if you want. Sounds kind of cool, punches it up a bit. And then back down to the same phrase we had before in the A part. Second time through, it's going to jump up, so... And I like to cut that G just to give that note a little bit of an extra punch. Again, popping that A just seems a little odd, and I like how it sounds. It's an unexpected accent. As you're going up to that G, there's an optional triplet there. That's one that's probably going to sound better on a fiddle or an accordion or something else. It's that particular triplet has never been all that impressive to me on the whistle. It doesn't have that same rhythmic pop that one has. So I don't do it a lot, but you know, it's more of a melodic triplet rather than a rhythmic one. You could just do that. Have fun with this one. Like I said, if you can get this one, it's going to be showing up at a lot of sessions once that's a thing we can all do again, God willing. Hopefully we'll all be able to do that one of these days. And if you have this tune, you'll be ready, because it's a real common one, and it's one everybody likes playing. Let me know what y'all thought down below. Any requests, suggestions, give me the thumbs up, give me the subscribe if you're not so inclined already. More whistle comparisons coming later, more tunes. That's about it. See y'all on the next one. Cheers.